All right, well, cobwebs. Welcome to the Rick Bork channel, where the beer's always cold, language fucking sucks, my shit's always broken, and your opinion doesn't matter. Borkfest 2022 is July 29th and 30th, so come on over and have a beer and have a good time, and you can regret yourself later. Oh yeah. Real good, real good. Brake pads aren't in terrible shape. Brake rotors are. That backing plate's actually pretty solid, so let's jerk this shit apart. Alright, so since it's early on, and if you guys want to see some behind the scenes and members only exclusive footage, take a chance to jump over there and consider it. Look around, browse around, see if it's something you like. Appreciate it. Get back to the show. Okay, so a couple of things here. Those lug nuts out of my way, so I'll kick them all over the floor. Caliper bolt for the brake hoses. 9/16 once again. Oh, come on. Lines on the rear axle aren't that old. Brake hoses are in pretty decent shape back here. Nothing I'm too worried about. Crimp's a little bit worn, but we'll be okay. Don't need to remove the caliper from the bracket. We just need to remove the caliper and bracket as an assembly. 18 millimeter. We can slide that sumbitch off, drain the brake fluid out into the pan, set it off to the side. Those will go in the scrap pile. Those don't have a core on them. This brake rotor, slide right out. Now you'll notice the parking brakes have been deleted on this thing, and that's going to get deleted as well. As you can see, they don't exactly last very long. A little bit of moisture there, but I don't know that it's exactly fucking leaking. It might have weeped a little bit, but it wasn't enough that even left any in the drum. So I'm not going to be too worried about that. If we got to come back and throw some in it, we will. Get rid of all that shit. This hub is about as clean as you're gonna get. Nothing to grind on there. That thing is fucking perfect. So we can slide a new rotor on. We'll get one of them and get our brake pads and caliper, and I'll bring it back. Okay, slide a new rotor on. These back ones on here, they're never too much of a friction fit there anyway. So I don't usually bother greasing them there. These rear ones on the full floaters, I've never had too much problem getting the rotor off of. So rotor's on. We gotta go ahead and break our caliper down from our bracket. Same thing as I showed you before. Go through and grease everything up, and then we'll go ahead and throw this thing on. I don't think this thing came with any copper washers. Well, fuck. So one thing that's kind of odd to me is the bolts that they're using for this caliper are 12mm headed. They're like for an import. I'm sure that the thread pitch on the and whatnot is the same for the pins, but they're definitely not what it came with from the factory. Holy allergic. Otherwise, well, how shiny that fucker is. Hot damn. And no, I double checked. That didn't come with any, it does have hardware in it already. We're going to take those off just to put a little coating of grease underneath them. So I'm going to grab my grease. Or did I grab my grease? Where the fuck did I put that? Fuck was I greasing earlier that I used that? Huh. For fuck's sake, Ricky Dicky. For the fuck's sake. Walking around. Can't find the lube. I had a motherfucker sitting right here. I'm sitting right there. Down there with my beer cans. Not down there. Found my tube of lube. Tube of lube. Tube of lube. Tube of lube. Okay. Open it, some bitch up. I just use one of these instead of buying the tub of grease from the fucking parts store, and then just trim the top of it down as you go put the cap back on. Works out pretty good, if you ask me. You go buy the tub of grease, it's more expensive. And I may hoard grease as well. It's been a good time to have your practice at being a hoarder lately. With the shortages on parts and shit. Being able to fucking adapt a little bit's been fucking come in pretty handy lately. When things are on sale, buy lots of them. If you can get them, buy lots of them. Sometimes they're on sale and you still can't get the fucking things. I ran into that with grease in particular. It was on sale, but the warehouse didn't fucking have any. Well, they had some, and I might have bought it all. Sorry, a little bit of grease behind them, and because they're so narrow on the back here, I'm gonna elect to put more the grease on the pad, the end of the pad, and then we drop that on the floor. See, that one won't go in the grease gun again anyway. That's how we make sure of that. We'll put grease on the end of the pads instead of trying to stick it in the fucking anti-rattle clip on this side because they're so too fucking tiny. Otherwise I'd have to go find a fucking brush and all other bullshit. Chromey because I'm living on the wild side. Oof, that. Good enough. Good enough. Brake pads. Revestis. So we can save the hardware because it doesn't come with any, but down the road if they get stuck or something we can use them, so throw them on top of your toolbox. Like I did. Peel these bitches open. Save this one for the other half for the other side. Need more lube. So again, you can see the other video. I had a couple of comments asking me if that stuff would start on fire. Number 2 grease is probably thin enough if it gets that hot. It's gonna turn liquid and run the fuck off before it's gonna start on fire. Flash point's pretty damn high anyway. And I'm not doing any severe braking applications in driving this. Trust me. Come on, you old bitch, get in there. There we go. One of them in. These are element 3 too, so they're like special coated and shit. They must be dipped instead of sprayed. You can see the line where they dip it. I suppose it's a thicker coating that way. I don't know. Pop. These ones don't have like the springs for spreading the pad and all that shit, so you don't have to worry about any of that. Pop them fuckers in there and let her buck. Just like that. Caliper goes on. One thing I haven't addressed, a lot of the do-it-yourselfers, we get them all the fucking time. Do-it-yourselfer did his own brakes and has to have the son bits towed in because it doesn't have any fucking brakes. Bleeder screw's got to be on the top. So many times people put the bleeder screw, the calipers on the wrong side. And fucker doesn't have any brakes. Then we get to tear it apart, put the calipers on the right side, and bleed them out, and basically tell the customer, oh, didn't work because you're a fucking idiot. You don't know what you're doing? Don't fucking do it. What the hell did I do with my ratchet? Fuck did that go? Oh, it's in that fell over here. Got it. So I was digging around. I don't think I got any copper washers. I'll have to grab some tomorrow. I had the parts store run me some up. So we'll just leave this one pinched off for now. We'll wait till do the other side probably till I get some copper washers. I could tear the other side apart tonight. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna bore you with that shit because it's the same fucking thing I did over here unless something gets fucking crazy. But, yeah. That's it for me. I'm gonna fuck out of here, so. I think that was wild and crazy enough for a night. We made some progress. We got the fucking box off. Doing some rear brakes. We'll, we got some more projects to go. I think that's gonna have to go away. The more I look at it, the more it's gonna have to go away. In order to, put that utility bed on, so. Yeah, we'll fucking see how it goes. Hey, happy fucking Wednesday, by the way. Look here. We scrounged around at work, got some fucking copper washers that are digging them around in my junket, kicking around in there, so. Got a couple on here already. I'm gonna tighten that up. Oh yeah, good and tight, good and tight. We'll take our vice grip off there. It's controversial. What do you want to use? Hose pinch off tool? What does that do? Same fucking thing as a vice grip, right? Do you think those tiny little fucking teeth on there are gonna make any difference in the hose? I know all your fucking hoity-toity fucking instructors are gonna tell you not to do that shit. I didn't go to school for this. Actually got a kind of a funny story about that. I'll tell it on the members page. I'll tell it on the members page. That'll be a good, fuck, it's 10 millimeter. See, told you I didn't go to school for this. If I would have went to school for this, I would have known that. Dumb bitch. Sometimes they're 3/8, sometimes they're 10 millimeter. It all depends. So, same thing as before, except for probably gonna have to open the, pull the cap off on this some bitch and so she can breathe. Come on. Pop the hood. Open sesame. We did top off brake fluid before too, see? 7:30. I need a fucking beer. It's almost time for the live stream, but I figured I'd fucking dick around with the brakes a little bit first. Before maybe we'll do the other side on the live stream, because, I don't know, why not? May as well get something done tonight. And I think this weekend, while it's still decent, we're going to get the pressure washer out. And I'm going to give her the shit on this thing. And put the fucking 0-degree tip on it, or 15-degree tip on it. And strip this bastard the best I can with a pressure washer. And bring it inside and let it dry. And then we'll get that utility box set on here. So once it dries, we'll give it a good fucking shot of undercoating. Just on the frame part, what we can get to anyway. And then we'll worry about the rest later, but may as well work on what we can for now. Rear shocks, I think, will be here next week. I was hoping they'd be here sooner, but well, fuck. Oh, look. We got brake fluid. How's that? That's a good fucking trickle. Pretty minty. And yes, on this is a high point in the fucking caliper anyway, so again, I don't need to power bleed the bastard. Brake cleaner? Where the hell did my brake cleaner go? We'll put this back in here so we don't lose it this time. Where the hell's the 11 millimeter? No fucking idea. No fucks given. Well, I give a fuck. I don't know where that is half the time either. Get it? I don't know where my give a fuck went. I gotta ask that one day. Do you give a fuck about anything? They just went. That was a work thing. Whatever. They take this shit seriously. I don't take anything seriously. So, back on there. Eh? Perfect. Or do you want the black one on there? Don't be like that. I don't know where it went anyway. I lost it. It's gone. Gandhi forever. Okay. Tire back on. Right now. Don't fall over, for fuck's sake. You a little intoxicated or what? Jesus. Shit, you can't even stand up? How's that? For the fuck's sake. For the fuck's sake. Get back. 21. I don't know why I want to whistle. Okay. Come on, I got 5 over there. All my other nuts. Yes, that was plural. Nuts. Then I give this thing a shit on the pressure washer. I think she'd look pretty decent, actually. We can crank out some pretty good PSI on that fucking pressure. Where the fuck is that thing? I think it's buried back there, son of a bitch. Getting you, not so bad. Okay. That's probably all you're getting for tonight, because I'm going to get ready for the fucking live stream, because I gotta get some beer set up. Bob's been talking shit, and who knows if he's going to show up or not. But you're going to have to fucking jump in there and check it out. Oh yeah, pressure washer's over there. Perfect. So that's my plan. We're going to rip her and strip her tonight. Not tonight. No. We'll get her done this weekend. We got that for fucking members only video too. You'll have to check it out. Go over to members page. It's gonna be worth your time. We got a lot more shit going over there. In fact, this is Wednesday. I'm probably gonna have another one on Friday. Just saying. Shut the lights off. Gotta have ambiance. Ambiance. Right? So I thought. Alright. We'll catch you tomorrow or some shit.